super quickly then. Hang on a second. Refresh the stream. I don't think I'm live. Nope, tell a lie. I am live. Hang on a second. Checking audio balance. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, I think it looks okay. Right, okay, so good evening everybody, good evening and hi there, I hope you're well. The audio thing is still a bit weird, I'm afraid. I bought some new hardware and I'm still trying to adjust to the, the different audio balances and the fact that the chat is now on my right side. I've got like a right side monitor. The mic's a bit loud. Is the mic a bit loud? Maybe you're right actually. Hang on. Well, hang on, the action hasn't... Well, I'll leave it for the moment because the action hasn't actually begun, so you might change your mind in a moment. I'm standing far from the battlefield. When I'm actually in the midst of it, you might change your mind. Thank you, Smitty and Leon. Thank you, both of you. Thank you kindly. Right, so... As for this evening, just to bring you up to speed on what's going on. Right, so yes, it's Thursday evening. It's the KRA Clans Holdfast game, which is what they do when they play Holdfast Nations at War. They run a 9 o'clock public session. It is open for people to join, but I think the server is getting a bit rammed at the moment. There's about 150 spots, and lots of people turned up early, it seems. Thank you, TNT Commando. Thank you very much, TNT. And Delta. Thank you, Delta. Thank you, both of you. Yes, I'm just going to join them and get... Oh, what happened? Oh, the map's changing. Sorry. Bear with me. Hang on. Cool. Oops. Hang on a second. Can you see that? Oh, that's loud. Okay. I don't think the game started properly yet, so I can move away from the group. Okay. Thank you, DB Games. Thank you very much, DB. Are they forming up? You aren't live? Yeah, see. We're not live. So as said, on Thursday evenings, they do these Holdfast games. There will be 5 rounds between Britain and Prussia, so the two sides that will be fighting. It's basically Mount and Blade. If you've seen Mount and Blade, you've seen this, in which you all have 1 life, and it's whoever is the last faction standing, effectively, in what will be a recreation of Napoleonic musket combat with smoothbore muskets. So that's lining up and unleashing volley fire with smoothbore, slow reloading muskets. Thank you, Revan. Thank you very much, Revan. And Blue Awesome Ninja. Thank you. I'm just going to take a quick sip of the coffee. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh. So, also, just to get people up to speed, it is currently near the end of the 5th week of work on my latest YouTube video, which is a video essay, the final part of a video essay that talks about DayZ, and so the DayZ standalone and the DayZ mod. It's coming along fine. A bit slow, I'm afraid, because I've had some distractions this week that I'll mention in a moment. But I'm trying my best to just work through it, and we'll have a watchable version for patrons and Twitch subs quite soon. I apologise, please bear with me. It's very hard, and there's a lot to do. After which, I'm going to get straight back onto a bullshittery, because I realise that people are probably a bit frustrated and they want a bullshittery. So, also... please know that I'm quite excited because today I put down the deposit on my first ever car. So I haven't quite bought it yet, obviously, but I put down the deposit. On Saturday, I'm going to go into that car dealership and fill in paperwork and proof of my driver's license and all that stuff. And it should be available and ready within 4 to 5 days because it's in the south of the UK. They need to drive it from a different dealership, that particular model. But yes, I'm huge. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm well, sorry, a sincere thank you to all of you. You bought it for me, effectively. A car was completely out of my price range previously when I was living, were commuting up to London. I wouldn't have been able to really afford it. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, I'm buying a car. What kind of car? I don't want to mention its brand simply because I realize don't feel too comfortable with that. But it is a 2-door little zippy car that should get me around the city, basically. Thank you, Krabby. Thank you very much, Krabby. Thank you. So it's nothing too it's not like a great big Jeep, big like Land Rover or something. It's just a small car for me and Lulu to zip around and so it's petrol as well, so it's not like a big diesel thing to go on motorways. Thank you, Govu. Thank you very much, Govu. And Mr. Tricky Plays. Thank you, Mr. Tricky Plays. Also in the channel with me in TeamSpeak, there's Dinklebean and Kenneth. So the two people from the Holdfast bullshittery recently. Kenneth being the I'm Walking Here from Boston, who I believe is going to act as the referee this evening. And Dinklebean, the posh-sounding British officer that often leads these things. And in addition, a guest of ZF Chinny, called Chinny, is here as well. So there's 4 people in the TeamSpeak, including myself. Thank you, Mantazzo. Thank you. But is that honesty a bit a mask? I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, thank you, Mantazzo. Thank you, Fade XD. Thank you, Fade XD. And Enverder. Thank you, Enverder. Thank you, both of you. That's very kind. Why am I staying in a bush? Because if I stand in the open, people will be like, oh my god, it's Soviet. Where the hell are they? The game hasn't started, has it? No. Has the game started? Guys, has the game started?
I've been trying to join for the past 5 minutes.
But we're not live.
No, we're live.
We're live?
We're definitely
No fucking hell! Are you kidding me? Have I been? I'm
You're
fucking
such
able.
a dozy cunt.
I was sitting in the. I was engaging with my audience in a bush. I didn't realise we're fighting the Napoleonic War.
You were
Sorry.
engaging with your audience in a bush.
Okay, I realised that could be misinterpreted. I was talking to. Okay, never mind. Fuck you. Right, I'm coming.
Big bush there.
So
Right.
KJ, can you kick the first 5 people who die?
Yeah, sure, dude. I got you. I'll do that. Don't worry. No corruption here. Just make sure to PayPal.
No. It's because even if you kick them, they're already dead, so they're gonna come back. But one person isn't. All right. It's fair. It's not really fair.
Alright, line up behind me, get your reloads in.
Has anyone died yet?
Urgency to the wounded.
Yeah, Dinkleby, just sit, dude.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna line up, shoulder. Oh, bloody hell, you're gonna form a diagonal line behind me, diagonal line, just so you can see the enemy.
Another one just
That's
like
it.
Diddy.
Yep, I see the spot. Come on.
Let's
Just
see
above
what
their
you got.
heads.
Oh, come on. I've got this. Come on.
And then form up in a single line behind me again. There we
Look,
go. Look.
this is a bit of a liberal interpretation of line warfare, Dingle.
No, you
What is
got
that?
it. No,
What?
you got it. No.
This is a very liberal interpretation of
fuck's
line
sake.
warfare.
Watch your tongue.
I don't know how I keep on
Pansy.
missing it.
Right, walk with me.
Yes, sir.
Right, now you're gonna form a double rank on my left in a moment. We're gonna get behind these rocks. Double rank on my left. Okay. Follow vertical. At their heads. Aim for the big blob of them running across the field and fire. Come on, give me a couple. Come on.
Thank you,
I hit
Takuni.
one.
Thank you very much,
I hit
Takuni.
one. Admin, you see that? I hit one.
With your pistol, really?
Baby, oh my god.
What did I hit for that? Oh, shit no. Right side of the pink bush. Follow vertical. At their shoulders. Again. Fire.
Oh God!
They're dead. I wasn't made for this. The admin's dead as well. Nobody panic. Okay.
Thank you, Takuni. Thank you.
Nobody panic. Pop the vertical on top of their heads. Aim for the smoke cloud to the right hand side. Into the smoke cloud to the right.
I'm pretty sure we haven't really started, so we're just waiting for the first round, I think. But yes, so for those who haven't seen this before, welcome. So this is a spot of Holdfast nations at war, which again is just Mount and Blade, really. So two sides, Britain versus Prussia. The basic idea is that most people will be playing as, well, musketeers? Like musketmen, basically, who will follow the orders of the officers, who will, to the drum beat, get them in lines and firing muskets at each other, which are only really effective within 100 meters or so. Most battles don't take place at that range, they're further. So, effectively, it is a big game of, well, as you can see, look, a big game of Snake, I suppose, in which individual lines and individual officers leading those lines are trying to sort of outflank and outmaneuver the other team and get as many musket balls downrange as possible.
Au niveau de la fumée? Oui. On joue?
This line appears to be French. So each individual line is probably a clan, a separate clan.
Top of the red,
Yeah, so this is the RRCG. Okay, over here we have
Again, point blank range and fire.
another RCG group. Yeah.
Okay, walk with me.
And I believe KRA make up most of the British.
I saw this lovely lady in a skirt just a few moments ago.
Okay. Right. Oh, this is a pre-match round. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, here's the KRA. So it looks like they've got a small group. I think KRA are using entirely TeamSpeak, so they're very silent whenever they move. Oh, Jesus. Yes, indeed, Swagger. So the best thing about this particular game, so this game, its replay value is kind of limited. So honestly, this is a Steam deal purchase. If you make it, it's okay. I'll say it's okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. Certainly, probably isn't a full price type of game. But what does make it a lot of fun is its community. It is the polar opposite of the toxic type community that you'd get from many other game. In that it's just lots of people having a lot of fun. Lots of people taking the piss and yelling, I'm walking here, and lots of meme shit. It's good fun. Thank you, RMN99. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, now that you've heard the combat and the shooting, how is my voice versus the combat? Is my voice too quiet or too loud versus the gunshots and the people doing all this? Am I overpowering them, or is it okay?
Je suis un peu 5 quand même.
It's perfect.
Ils sont vers sud-ouest.
It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's good. Good. All right. Cool. Just let me know if it's like, if I'm super overpowering it, or it's my voice shouldn't be the only thing you can hear. Right. Cool. So yes, so the 5 rounds will begin in a moment, and then we'll see what happens. So last week we won quite decisively. I think we won every game apart from the gag round at the end, where we just fought with bayonets, which was just the joke round. Well, bayonets and lag apparently. In terms of each Thursday, this happens at 9 o'clock. So if you do get the game, feel free to partake. But speaking truths, the server does get round quite quickly, so I don't know how long it's going to stay public for, but yeah, you're welcome to join. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what else is going on at the moment. So yes, put down a deposit on a car. Oh, thank you, Krusty and X-Wing Red. Thank you both of you. Thank you kindly. Very generous of you both. Thank you. Okay.
Je pense qu'il faut reprendre une meilleure position, les gars. Faut avancer, avancer.
Oh, the guy talking got shagged. Oh yes, of course. And when there's only a couple of minutes left, there is a mandatory charge order, in which there is no more gunshots apart from pistols, which the officers have. Whoop. And from that point onwards, it's just bayonets. Welcome, King-Sized Rage. Hello. How did the car buying go? I put down a deposit on a car, damn. On my first car. So today, I haven't paid for it yet, but I put down the deposit. I'm excited. Thank you, the Unchained. Thank you very much, the Unchained. What are they shooting at? That group over there. Thank you, Benjik. Thank you very much, Benjik. Right. Oh yes, I need to glue I'll glue it together first, Nakamura, before I show the bobblehead. Okay, hi there, I am Cactus Man. Hello. How long until I get the car? Probably 4 to 5 days, approximately.
Behind me, behind me, behind me.
Am I a bit old to get the first car? Yeah, a little bit, but bear in mind for the last 10 years or so, well, not the entire 10 years, but for quite a few years, I worked in London, and prior to that, there's no way I could have afforded it. So, you know, I, like many young people in the UK, was not in a position to buy such a large thing as a point of leisure, or certainly wouldn't be able to maintain it and pay for, you know, servicing and stuff.
Well, lads, I wish you well.
Okay, so now it's the charge.
We're following you, gents.
Come on, boys, follow me.
So the game is about to begin. This is just the pre-game stuff, warm up. Thank you, Fafri. Thank you. Hey guys.
You're gay.
Nice. Okay. Just heard somebody go, "Good game" in the background.
Kill him.
Still can't join.
Kill him.
How was the round? Was it fun?
Oh, you still not in?
No.
Oh fuck. Shit.
I've seen it go down to 149 about at least 50 times.
Eight
Still can't
times,
fucking
yeah.
join.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
Yeah, you'll get it, man. Just takes time.
Sucks. Thank you, Nez. Thank you very much, Nez. Much appreciated. Thank you. Whoa, just suddenly sped up. Was that just me? Just a bit of lag. Thank you, Caesar. Thank you very much, Caesar.
This has
Thank
been
you.
a great Holdfast stream for me.
Yeah, just the black loading screen.
Die
It's just
Preußen
literally the
haben den
loading
Sieg
screen and
errungen.
fucking, server.
It's a bit loud. Thank you, Sergej. Thank you very much, Sergej. Thank you.
Even the music's disappeared. It's just me now.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Right.
Slowly teetering into insanity.
Range insanity. It's all the same, really.
Good luck.
Righto, gents. You with me? We're gonna go over to the south side. South side, you with me? There we are. Yes.
Thank you, Knuckles. Thank you, man.
Come up here, please. One line. That's it. You can't be a rifleman, sir. You'll need to respawn as a line infantryman, my dear boy.
Guy in green. Guy in green. Go get a musket. Guy in green. Who's this?
Oh, rifle. Hi, buddy. I'm going to murder you.
An unclean heathen for you, admin. Now, please don't slay me for getting my men out of line, because I bring you gifts.
Great.
Yeah.
Alright, I got Abbott, so I'll be back in a minute, bro.
Feels good to see.
Alright.
See, look, that guy
Okay.
can read, unlike the rest of us. Were you educated, sir?
Hang on.
Me? Sir, they don't know
Yes,
what that
you.
word means, sir. I'm not educated. I'm not educated at all.
You can read. You must be, sir, surely.
I learned it all at the first FGR. Nothing else.
Well, we had some royalty in our midst. I assume
Yes,
wrong. Right,
yeah.
lads, come on. Let's go. We're going to wander off before the admin...
Let's go.
Tinkle
Sure,
dee,
guys,
think
shift,
you
press
walk
shift,
before it
left,
goes
press
right,
shift.
buddy. Hey, you think you're breaking Bibles? We'll see about that.
Ah, move it. Come on.
You saw that, mate?
Come on.
Get back.
Hold on, boys.
So we have enemy line. We've got enemy line west, sir. Enemy line west.
Okay, round one begins now, everybody. Round one begins now.
Anywhere near.
Guys, fix the line, lads. Fix the line. Fix
Tuck
the
in,
line.
tuck in the line.
Well, let me just make room for you, sir. I do beg your pardon. Off you go.
Thank you, dear boy. Much appreciated.
Fix the line,
Fix the line, fix the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's their event. They can push us around.
No, don't come back round on me. Piss off. I just let you go, pal. You know, sorry, I'm so sorry. You were polite at the back here, but I'm going to have to cut you off.
Right.
On my left.
Double line on the left.
On my
On
left.
the left of the officer.
Come on, lads.
Good, good. Present.
Between those pink bushes, lads. Between those pink bushes. Okay, bottom of the go just above their heads.
Have smoke.
Firing!
Hello there,
Walk
Right
with me.
face.
Fire! Excuse me. Sorry.
Don't fire at me.
Sorry.
Ah, reload, come on. Get the ball down, get the ball down.
Moving out, move.
Oh, we're moving, let's go.
Hey, the British line, let's move.
Oh, it's chaos.
Fix the line, let's get in line.
It's the chaos of war.
Essayez de vous serrer au centre. Ne visez pas votre miroir, visez au centre de leur vie. Vous aurez moins vos balles qui s'éparpillent. On recommence, on joue.
Come on. Let's go. I'm at the back of the line. That's not good for me. Could get shot in the bum. We're quite far away from the British. Okay, the peasants are the Prussians are leading with a single kill. The peasants are leading. Okay. Right, so our muskets are all loaded. We're ready to go. Hang on. We're super far away from them. Double rank on the right. Okay,
Just above their heads, lads. Aim for those ones.
thank you, Northwood. Thank you very much, Northwood.
Just above their heads.
Cross line.
Fire!
Fuck.
Damn it, bastard. They just got away with that. I can't see anything.
Do not reload on the right if you're sitting crouched. You'll only make
Come
a
on,
bigger
reload.
target. Face forward. Back
Okay,
line.
once you're
Reload on the
reloaded.
right. Makes you smaller target.
And they're running away. Right, chaps. Hold fire. Right face. Stay in your two lines. Walk with me.
Maintain
And
the
pick up
balance.
pace.
Shoulder to shoulder on that move.
Yes. Right, what we've got here is a small case of British line infantry. We're not going to get too close to it. It's devilishly good. No. Where are you going? Follow
We don't know, sir.
Come on. Dear, oh dear.
The fog of war, sir. Fog of war.
All under control. Don't worry about it.
It's a blob.
You have it up now.
Right. Reform. One big line.
Thank you, silly.
Line, you heard it.
Big line here.
Good line, lads. This is why we
One
need
line.
two
It doesn't
admins
count
next
to
to us.
one. I only want one
Line.
line.
Come on. Fix the line. Let's
I
double
know
time now.
Right, we're in cover of the hill. There we go. Look, you see this? Stay in this fucking line, please.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's chaos. It's mayhem. Make more videos, bitch, says game difficulty. Nah. Fuck it. Fuck that. Everyone knows streaming's where the real money is. Yeah. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day. Difficulty. It's obviously about the money.
Oh, we've lost 32. We might get shot, he said.
Hey. Da, 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 da. What is this line doing? We have just gone for a merry little walk. Oh god, the British are behind that rock over there. No wait, that's us. Oh Christ! Oh Christ! What's happened? The shit. I think of. Oh fuck! A duck sideways. Jesus. That guy just fucking lost his head in front of me. Headshot from 186 meters. Jesus, that could have been me.
Guys, fix the line. Come on.
Come on, tuck in.
Thank you, John Boy.
Good day, gentlemen. We're going to push on up. Cover us.
Alright, boys. Good
Oh,
luck.
this is crazy. What are we doing? Oh, we're in the open.
Good luck, have fun.
This way, boys.
Oh, we're in the open.
We're being shooting at.
Oh, Dinkle, what are you doing? All three British lines are looking at us.
Stay game, in there,
Oh,
quick.
Christ.
What are they to go? At their heads! Fire! Alright, quick, reloads, run away. Oh, well done, Strawberry.
Run, you guys. Press X. Press X.
Huh?
Press X.
Huh?
Run, gentlemen.
Fuck.
Press X and run.
Oh, Dinkle being very...
No, denied. It's our surgeon.
He's ours, I paid for it.
God, fuck. He's being very scatterbrained. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is fucking chaos. Jesus fucking hell. Fucking mayhem.
PUBG admin.
I need to remember which line is Fortnite admin and I'm left with
You baited
me.
me. You baited me.
That first
Sir, there's a line in front of us in the tree. Sir, there's a line in the tree.
Will you shut your mouth? I'm thinking.
Wait, fuck, that's not even my line. Fuck, hang on.
There's a line.
Wait. It's fine.
Sorry, did we lose you there?
Sorry, I got confused there.
That's quite alright. They're mugging me off this round. They're all out to get me. Right. Okay, same game. Bottom reticle. About halfway up the tree behind them.
Fuck you!
Fuck! Right face. Walk while you reload. They're coming around our right flank. We'll protect that side. We will stay there this time. As soon as we reload in, I've got my proper armor hat on now. Ready. Waiting.
You broke. What? What's the name?
Okay, so the Prussians currently have 16 kills. The Brits have 12, 13 now. Both sides are being very reluctant to engage each other up close, so we're firing beyond maximum range. So each of these kills are quite lucky kills, to be honest. At like 180, look at that kill feed, 166 meters. That is very long range for a musket. At that sort of range, you've only got like a single-digit percentage chance of landing the hit, and even then, it probably wouldn't be fatal, at least in the game mechanics. Oh look, British! Wow, accurate fire. The British shots are landing close to us here.
Yes, sir. I'll jump a little bit.
Okay, the British are equalising. They've got 14 kills. Fucking hell, the musket balls raining around us. We're doing lots of running and not enough shooting. So much running. I fired my rifle like twice. Rifle? Musket. Okay.
Oh, that's an awesome tree, sir.
Yes, exactly. Stay behind me. Stay here. Everyone, stay calm. Let the surgeon see to your wounds. I'm gonna have a quick. Right, gents. Peek out to the right, just so you can see past the shoulder of the man to your left. Take aim. Bottom of the reticle. Get for those men behind the rock to the west. That puff of smoke. Bottom of the reticle. Top of that smoke. And fire.
I hit one, sir.
Back in line. Back in line. Back in line.
There you go. His master's. Oh, the surgeon's dead. Oh, we've got another one. Same again. On my right. Take aim towards the enemy. Bottom medical. Top of that smoke. Fire.
Back in line.
That might be a bit too high. Halfway up there, smoke next time.
Fucking
halfway up there. Smoke.
Come on. Get the ball down there.
Are we all reloaded?
Yes, sir.
No,
yes, sir.
Right. Halfway up there, smoke. Take aim.
They're moving out, sir. Sorry, was that a fire, sir?
Was that a fire burp order?
Sorry. I've had a few.
Sir, there's still a line at the tree. Should we fire at those?
You can just traverse your aim to the right, lads. Just look a little bit to the right. You can see them by that tree. Take aim, bottom medical, about top of their heads. Fire!
I got one. I hit one. I didn't kill him.
Top of their heads. Perfect.
Right.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. What? Fortnite off
Right,
it now.
Same again. Out of the right.
Oh my god. Shit, I fucked up.
Not me, the tree. Same as before.
Sorry.
Okay, take aim. No, okay. Right, front faces, we're moving up. The friendlies are moving up. We'll go. Let's go.
You're confusing, Colonel.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be more of a drill sergeant.
Okay.
Maybe you should start commanding in German, Dingle, then they'd understand you better.
Right. Oh Christ. 26 kills to the Prussians, 20 kills to the British. So it's not enough. It's not a big enough lead to win the bayonet charge in 42 seconds.
Auf mein left. I can't remember what left is in German. Bottom of the reticle. On their shoulders. Behind that rock. On their shoulders. Fire! Oh, those were bloody close.
Point the cartridge.
May you remove it, sir?
Right,
Gunpowder in. Put the shot in as well. Ram it down.
Watch this. High IQ
Raise
play.
and then ready.
Sir, I'm just holding you, but there was no move on.
On my right, bottom vertical, at their waist, behind that rock.
Oh,
Behind the rock.
fuck!
Fire.
58 meters, Jesus.
Right face, lad, right face.
Ah,
Right face.
Keep the pressure on them. Take aim once you reload it.
gunned
They're
down
running
by
out, they're
Chosen
out.
Man. Right, okay, so it's now the bayonet charge, so there's no more musket fire, it's just bayonets and pistols of the officers. So we've got quite a substantial lead now, 39 kills versus the British 26. The Redcoats charge. They're close to... Oh, Dinkle. No, it's not Dinkle. Where's Dinkle? Where's Dinkle? Where's Dinkle? Oh, God, the Prussians are getting surrounded by the Redcoats. Oh, the Redcoats fought poorly, though. Very poorly indeed. The Prussians crushed them on that front. What about over here? Here comes Dinkle's line.
Sir, they're all defeated, sir. Sir, what are our commands, sir? Where's the officer?
I won't take part out of fairness.
Sir, we need to command. Sir, we need to command.
No,
Dinkle-
I can't command. I broke the rules. You're on your own.
Dinklebean's in trouble.
Okay. Army gentlemen.
Dinklebean's being apprehended by the referees.
I've been frozen. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain. Shenandoah River. Life is old there. Go on, get him, lads. Get him. Get him. Go on. Stab him with the pointy end. That's it. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? Oh, no, they're all losing. Oh, dear.
Thank you, Gandalf.
Come. Stick him with the pointy end. Come on. Go on. Get him. Get him, lads. Get him. That's it. Go on. Yeah, good lads. Good lads. Well done. Well, that's just the surgeon left. You can have him. That's it. Yes, there we go. Here we go. It's football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming.
Die Preußen haben den Sieg errungen.
Dinkle,
Right, I'll be the first to admit that was not my finest round.
did you get grounded?
I did.
You got grounded. You got sent to the corner by the admins.
I was on the naughty step. I didn't see the all charge was called. So I was told to stay.
Oh man. All right, next round, round 2. Right. Oh man, what a volley. Hang on.
We're going off to the west this time.
So that guy's Dinkle. He's probably streaming, by the way, if people want to watch him.
Well, yeah, to follow me into battle again. Oh my god, I've got more men than before. Why are you following me? All right,
He told us to.
Officer 2, if you want 2 lines, I'll get
for
officer
goodness
2 if
sake,
you want.
no. I don't need any more in my ear.
I don't have a problem with that. Hopefully this time I don't die in the first 2 minutes.
Right. The other people are a little low.
Okay then.
Maybe.
Alright, have we got everyone? Oh no, I've not got more than last time. I think maybe put more.
Tell us
Good.
what's going on.
Probably for the best.
So you got frozen.
Hey,
that's
Dinkle.
Oh god, no, here they come.
Dinkle.
Hello?
One
Yes.
thing. So,
Hello, Gabby.
do you see at the top of your screen? You have the round timer, right?
Yeah.
Right, fuck off.
It's important. It's at 2.
The admin's telling him off.
It's at 2.
Oh, the ground timer says we're live. Let's go, lads. Come on with
Yeah.
it.
Okay, thank you.
I made a mistake.
He's getting a bollocking from the other admin.
You got frozen. Let's just take the one now, sir. Second one.
Right. Okay, round 2 begins now, everybody. Round 2. So it's 1-0 to Prussia. So let's see how the Redcoats do now.
Sir, yes? You've got a beautiful line. You've got a beautiful big line behind us, sir.
Falling behind here. What did Dinkle do? He fired his weapon. Sorry, no, he failed to observe the bayonet charge. You're supposed to just charge in bayonet, so I'm assuming he had his men stand back and resume firing instead of charge. And the admins froze him in place and put him on the naughty step, unable to contribute to the bayonet round. So on 2 minutes, you have to do a bayonet charge. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the other admin was giving him the same bollocking. And he ran off pretending the round timer had said it's live, but he lied. Hang on. Okay, so welcome to Egypt, round 2. Prussia versus Britain.
So we got the other lines, so right.
Okay. We've got 2 surgeons, a supporting drummer, I believe a guy with a flute, and about 10 or so musketmen.
Oh shit, right, it's public, sorry.
Okay, looks like the Brits have that hill. They've got that large dune over there.
Okay. One on my right, four up here.
Oh, musket balls landed at our feet there. That's pretty accurate fire, to be fair. Okay, the Brits have 2 kills now, everybody. They've got 2 kills. Thank you, Rudy Roo. Thank you, Rudy Roo. Thank you. And Mr. Crimson Wing, and Gandalf, and Pimp. Thank you, all of you guys. Thank you. And Silly Onion. Very kind. Whoa, accurate fire.
No, I haven't. I'm
They're
fine.
missing yours. They're shit.
I don't know about that. The shots are landing near.
You're alive. It's fine.
Right.
Stop complaining, soldier.
Not fucking complaining. Bullets are landing.
On my right.
Yes,
Double
sir.
right. On my right, bomber
Right.
vertical at their knees.
We've got all the way around them.
Knees, take aim at their knees, please. That rhymed. Are we all in? Come on, come on, come on.
Look, they're all
Fire!
clear. Hey, I hit one.
Right, a little bit higher. At the waist.
Direct hit, sir.
shoulders, waist to the shoulders. Take aim once you're reloaded. Waist to the shoulders. Take aim.
Sir, maybe move up a little bit because the
Again.
lower line cannot. Okay.
Fire!
Another hit.
You will see the enemy, don't worry.
Guys, aim at the bottom of the circle. Bottom of the circle.
Reload, reload.
The line in front of us.
Shot in.
Going on our left. Left face, hold fire, left face.
Hold
Left
face.
Sir, we can still fire. Okay. They're
We wanna
coming
get
on our
to
left.
They're gonna try and flank
Single
it.
line, sir. Single line.
No, stay in your double, stay in your double.
Maintain.
Yes, sir.
Double line nets. Double line nets.
Okay.
No, so this actually, we're going to use the hill to our advantage. Alright, reform into a single line. Single
Single line,
line.
alright.
Yes, sir.
I know they are. Reform into a single line. On my right. Take aim. Bottom vertical, it's going to be
God,
point
they're right
blank
there.
range, lads. What you're going to do
Oh,
is you're
God.
going to advance about 5 steps.
Oh, they're right there.
On my mark. Right. Who doesn't mind dying? Anyone? Anyone not mind dying?
I'm not doing it.
We're following you. We might as well.
Go.
Go on, one of you go and run over there. Run over that hill.
Right.
There we go, good lad. Up,
No,
up,
one of you,
up,
not
up,
all
no,
of
no, no,
you.
on my right, take aim, point blank range, on my right. Fire!
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
I'll get to reload,
Guys,
I'll get to
fix the line,
reload.
fix the line, fix the line, fix the line.
Fix the line. Fix the line.
Fix the line.
No, no,
before
no,
you
no,
fire.
they're running away.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, try and get in line. Yeah.
Being naughty,
Face.
Dinkle.
With me, let's go. I can't
Oh,
get
just
grounded again, lads. Come on, this looks bad on me.
Yeah.
Not my fault you're terrible for this game.
I can't play for you. You have to
No,
put
you
some
can't
of
play
the
for
work
yourself
in.
though, apparently.
I know you're not used to working, Chinny, but you do have to put some of it in.
He's from Doncaster.
On my
Job
left!
today.
On my
There's
left!
an enemy line! Sir, there's an
There
enemy
he is.
line!
Where?
There's
Can you keep your trap shut? Someone silence that man. He's bloody annoying.
There's no friendly
Right.
fire. I can't
Fire!
shoot him. Wow.
You know we have literally 0 chance of hitting the losing pistols, right?
Almost.
No, we haven't.
Haven't had a chance.
Your
to
turn
hit.
is on fire, lad.
Okay.
So, we may be
Right,
fair,
hold, no,
sir.
hold on. Hold the phone.
Fuck you, Connor.
Okay then. Left face.
Thank you.
We're gonna chase them down.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Move out, lads.
Go on, lads, get those fucking booties moving.
No, I just want to say something.
What is going on?
It's Kenneth. Kenneth is mocking him.
Are you broken? Do you need help?
Okay, it's 16 to 16. Prussia versus the Redcoats, the British. So as you can see, they're trying to keep a distance. They're trying to, you know, spar with each other at long maximum range. Thank you, Cyberg. Thank you very much, Cyberg. Thank you.
I'll stand next to this guy. I like the way you strawberry pink. Is that some
Fuck.
Shit.
Okay, line, keep on following me.
Holy crap.
fucking shot.
Get moving, lads!
Oh no! No, Dinkle! No! Dinkle, no! What will we do? Ah, fuck him. Never mind. Fuck you, Dinkle. No one likes you.
What?
Thank you, Tob. Thank you very
Why
much,
is he
Tob.
so rude, sir? How can you just say that?
I'm British. Oh, fucking hell! Fucking hell! Every man for himself! Every man for himself!
Sir, yeah, we need to form a
Oh,
line. Sorry,
okay.
Sir,
Oh, man. Jesus Christ, did you see that? I got fucking maggoted there. Right, okay, so the British are now in the lead with 26 kills there. Looks like, whose line is that? That's a Prussian line, so the British were over here. What were they doing? Oh, wow, look. They had a hell of an ambush for us. Is that 2 British lines? Yeah, look, they were waiting for us. The moment we crossed the dune. Oh, they just shagged us there. Is this hay bales? It's, no, it's Bacon Bender. Holy crap. So, everyone, it's Bacon Bender from Rimworld, one of my Rimworld colonists. Lieutenant Bacon Bender is leading this British line. What a traitor, am I right? So, he successfully destroyed us. Jesus. Killed a whole bunch of us in one volley. And then me over there. Right, thank you, Snaggle. Thank you very much, Snaggle. Right, so for those who are unfamiliar, effectively the various lines, so the multiple lines, are normally each a clan apiece, are sort of worming their way across the sand, playing a bit of, I suppose, a bit of a game of Snake. Among them, you'll see these green-coated guys who are, in fact, the referees. They're the admins who are running around like paintball referees, making sure that everyone is behaving and following the rules. The rules being that you need to stand up and fire, because crouching was considered cowardly and unmanly. Thank you, Valley Streaming. Thank you, Valley. Much appreciated. Thank you. Additional rules are things like you must fire in a line because we're trying to replicate line infantry warfare from the Napoleonic era, so the 18th century. Yeah, so it's effectively, it's a big game of maneuver, fire and maneuver, basically, fire and maneuver. The Brits currently have the lead with 27 kills. Where are the Brits? I'm so sorry, so there's a small group here. So where's the bulk of them? Oh. Is this, what are they doing? Oh, I see, that they're just trailing, right? So they're just pursuing steadily. So we've got another 3.5 minutes until the bayonet charge. The Brits are definitely in the lead with 27 kills. The British themselves are armed with what's called the Brown Bess, or rather it was dubbed the Brown Bess. It's a smoothbore musket that fires, I believe, a 19mm musket ball, about 300 meters per second. Just to give you some, I know I mention this every time, but to compare this to modern weapons, bear in mind that modern weapons fire, what is it, a 5.56mm versus 19mm musket balls at around 800 meters per second. So compared to a Brown Bess's 300 meters per second. So a very large, heavy ball traveling much slower. The damage that one of these musket balls will do to you is horrendous. If it hits you in a limb, you will almost certainly have to have the limb amputated if you live. If it hits you in the chest, you will either die instantly or, unfortunately, more likely, suffer a wound that will kill you festering over time. Because obviously it would drag in your clothes, your bits of fouling from the barrel of the gun, dirt. Your clothing will get dragged into the wound, and infection, you wouldn't be able to survive it. This was a pre-penicillin world. The Brits are absolutely caning us. They have 41 kills. We've only got 31. So as they get more kills, our firing potential is reduced as fewer muskets are available to be fired down range. So we've got a bit of a pincer going on. Oh, nice. So it's a bayonet charge. Surprise that British line. The last survivor. Oh, it's Hay Bales. Oh, I see. Hay Bales is not actually in command. He's playing as a regular soldier. So the typical red coat officer is now just a regular. Look at it, it's almost like Renaissance, accidental.
Okay, so I've got
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. Right, okay. So the British appear to still... Well, they've moved back to their camp, so they're sort of maneuvering around, but they do have a strong advantage numerically, yeah, at the moment. If they're too far away, they will bounce off your chest and break a rib. Indeed, in fact, so it's worth noting that your chances of surviving one of these battles... This game is perhaps painting an odd picture, because it makes it seem as though death, you know, as in one team getting wiped out is inevitable. Your chance of surviving one of these types of battles is actually fairly good. The reason being is that both sides wouldn't fight until one side is eliminated. You'd fight until one side breaks and runs. Because this type of warfare in the 18th century was fucking scary. Really scary. The psychological terror of all the gunpowder, just you can't see anything, it smells horrendous. The extreme sound of gunpowder weapons firing in volleys. horses dying. It was terrifying. You know, your friend next to you gets his head blown off. It really was a case of which side could keep firing in volleys like this. Wait for it. Come on, timing. Oh, okay, fine. God damn it. A real case of which side could fire repeatedly before breaking. Thank you, Seb3L. Wait, Seb3 is a god. Thank you, Seb3. Thank you. Sub3 human. So yes, it really will be a case of which. Oh, here we go. So it's a bayonet charge. So it's 2 minutes remain. Oh, so the Brits still have the numbers, but the Prussians are quite close together. Oh, the Brits are regrouping. Okay, so long as the redcoats stay together. Here they go. They've rallied. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, the Prussians are trying to stay as one. Good block with the rifle there. Oh, Angry Scotsman. Oh, he's gone. Oh, here comes a fresh redcoat group. They're trickling in though. Oh, I don't think the Prussians have the numbers. They're fighting valiantly. Why are you running?
Kill him first. Kill him first. Kill him first.
The admins haven't been killed for the round to end.
What are you waiting for? Kill him, not me. Him, you idiot.
I don't have a
Oh,
I apologise for everything. Fuck you. That was sudden, alright? That was sudden. It was just out of the blue.
Oh,
it's like, oh shit.
We got shagged.
I wonder why.
A good game though. Okay.
Yeah, good game, sure.
I think that went rather well, if you ask me.
Right, round 3. Good luck.
Yes.
Right, round 3 begins now. Here we go. So round 3 of 5. The 5th round. Oh, wrong map. I guess. The 5th round is a gag round, so we just play it as a joke, in which we bayonet each other usually. Sorry, can you hear Lulu snoring? Yeah, she's doing some pillow gymnastics behind me. Oh, with a French apparently. Viva la France!
Bonjour, mon petit
Monsieur, bonjour! I am French, please ignore the accent.
J'ai deux à gauche. J'ai des...
Oh, it's real French, holy shit, that guy's real French.
J'ai deux à gauche. J'ai des à gauche.
Yeah, it's brilliant French accent, you're doing really role-playing it, well done. Yeah, fucking hell, where's Dinkle?
So I'll be second man.
Very good at being French, isn't he?
Yeah, it's amazing, it's really immersive.
He takes role-playing to a whole new level. Well done, buddy.
He learnt the language just for the sake of the game.
I'm not going to be able to upstage him, so I'll just stay quiet, I think.
Guys, get a line, come on, get a line.
Come on, Dick, what? Because everybody else is looking like this.
This is a bit slow.
Find that cannon.
And you've got a
Oh, tuberculosis! Tuberculosis!
You all have pneumonia now. Enjoy.
No!
Is that contagious?
Yes, it is actually.
Come on, let's go.
Round 3 begins.
Move.
Let's go. Okay, so we're now playing as the French. Dun, 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 dun.
Give me your best French accent, monsieur.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Let's go, boys! Stay in line, stay in line.
Bonjour.
Alright, where are the redcoats?
French accent sounds really good in New York accent. We're in a field full of snow.
I see them.
Where are they? Oh, there they are, they're on our right. Hi there, Tree Bear. I'm good. Hope you're well. I'm good indeed.
On my right, monsieur.
Monsieur.
No, don't move with me. That's alright, you can stay there now. There's no Englishman. Let me have a little look to my officials.
Thank you, Love Curry. Thank you very much.
Left face.
The face.
Where's the line gone? Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know. Fix the line, lads. Come on, move.
I think Dinkle needs to be slow on his orders. I think Dinkle expects us to react immediately. We need like 2 or 3 seconds between order. Like forward, stop, left, stop, you know. He needs to slow down a bit. Thank you, Destroyer. Thank you very much, Destroyer.
Oh, damn it, Ginny, you gave us away. I'm not the one shouting. You just shouted. So did you. Could you shouted first? Yeah, maybe I did.
Thank you, Jacket Potato. Thank you, Jacket. Will you two stop fighting? There's a war on. Stop fighting, there's a war on.
Wait, where's the war? You dare to question your officers, you. Kill him! I will have your petty prize for dinner.
Guys, move out. Come on, move.
Let's go.
You silly Frenchman. You're a Frenchman. Sorry.
You're right, General.
So there's an enemy line north, sir.
Okay, the French have a single kill. I choose to believe that a British man fell over on the ice. Don't eat the mushrooms.
Big line! Big line!
Oh Christ, 2 lines.
Big line!
Ah, go, it's chaos.
Jack, come back!
Take aim towards those gents on the hill. On my left.
Come on, move.
At their heads. Fire!
Nice.
Oh. You need to aim higher, lads. You need to aim higher.
Thank you, G3N086. Thank you very much.
Bottom of your reticles will be above their shoulders. I was a bit wrong. Bottom of your reticles at their shoulders. Take aim. And fire. Oh, I just want 1 kill, please.
No kills.
A little bit of click came up.
Sir, there's a flag in front of your head, sir.
Please, sir, just... Take aim, monsieurs. Top of their heads before they go over the deal. Quickly. Fire.
Crap.
Please, just 1.
To get any of them. Reloading.
Can't see a fucking thing. Alright, there we go. Okay. Back of this, we're going on the left flank. Left face. With me. We're going to flank them.
Let's go.
General, sir, Colonel, they're falling back towards northeast, sir.
Hi there, Sir Hapu. Hello there, Sir Hapu.
Chinny? Yeah? Can you do me a favour and put that flag in the ground?
Sir, we're being shot at, sir.
Yeah.
Oh Christ! Oh no! Oh Christ! Look, they're whittling our line. Okay, it's now 12 kills to the French, 10 to the British.
Right, come behind me. Stay here. For a moment, stay here behind me. Stay here.
They're moving out, sir. They're moving out.
See if you can bait their shots. Go on, Siege. After you.
I don't want to, sir.
Come on, you want to be second in command. Follow the orders.
I will go. Don't worry.
Think of Napoleon! Think of Napoleon!
Get your bully,
Right, come on, lads. Go.
No, sir, they're lining up.
Again,
Sir,
at their waist. At their waist on my left. Go on, come on, what are you waiting for?
Keep moving.
On the left,
On my
copy.
left, at their waist, take aim. Fire!
Oh God, we're gonna die! Oh God!
Back behind me, Go.
Oh God! Oh God!
Guys, don't reload. Just move.
See it happen? Marvelous, monsieurs.
Oi!
What?
Well, it did
What?
something.
Some of you guys fired after you fell back, so make sure you fire when the whole
Make
line
sure
is
you
fired
fire
up.
when the rest of the line fires.
That's
Come on,
technically
Yes,
very
ref.
well, and I don't want to murder you.
Hold.
I mean, I want to murder you, but I won't.
Those are the refs up there.
Not you, buddy. Just the ones who I follow.
Christ, all the redcoats were lined up.
Important mission for you. How much do you love the Emperor Napoleon? Finish. He doesn't love him.
I know what's going.
Say, Jack, how much do you love the Emperor?
I love her very much, but I'm not gonna go back there.
We all love the Emperor. Come on, all with me.
Let's go. Move.
Go. Okay.
I see them in front of us, sir.
For Emperor
You
Napoleon.
don't see nothing.
For the glorious, esteemed Emperor Napoleon.
Point blank range, take aim!
Point blank range.
Move.
As soon as you're reloaded, monsieurs!
Can't fire out of turn.
Fire at will! Point
Fire at
blank
will, fire at
range.
will. Fuck. Tiny little pistol. Oh Christ.
Yes!
They're in the open. Redcoat's in the open.
Good shot.
Fire at
Come
will
on.
once used. Cuts the
For Napoleon! For Napoleon! Ah!
Finally, some success. So they're lining up for us now.
Move the ball.
Right place on the those, right place on
Go
the
back down the hill.
Fuck.
Anything you're saying.
Wait
Down
for
the
our
hill,
friendlies.
scumbag.
Thank you,
Right,
Stoner.
now
Thank
behind
you very
me,
much,
form a
Stoner.
single line behind me. Wait for our friendlies to flank them, and we're going to press on them.
Come on,
Behind me,
reload the damn
behind me,
gun.
behind me, quickly. Right, go. I'm going to form on my left.
Go,
So
go,
there's
go,
a
go.
line in front of us, sir. Front left, front left.
Come on, reload. Jesus, we slaughtered them.
At the red ones. Oh no.
Jesus,
Push up
we've
the
got a
hill, up
13
the
kill
hill.
lead.
Move.
We're leading. Christ.
On my left, and cut those last ones down. On my left, and fire.
I got him.
Oh shit, right face. Behind the hill,
Fuck, what are we doing?
Right,
Alright.
form on my left.
Come on, lads, come up. Come
Vane,
on.
do you want to handle those ones to the northeast?
Are you talking to me?
I think you heard me. Not quite sure.
No, what's
Right,
going
lads,
on?
they're off to our north. We're going to handle those ones first. Where have they gone? They're feeding behind it. Oh, there they are. Right, form behind me, on my left. Oh no, just form on my left, yeah.
Form behind me
form-
on my left. What, sorry?
Yeah, behind me,
Come
on
up
my
on
left.
left, lads.
Right, take aim towards those ones to the north. You can see them just sticking out of that rock.
Oh,
Right,
Christ.
just above their heads. Fire!
Hit one.
Can you come with me for a second?
Haha,
Go.
you're in trouble.
Yes, please.
Fuck.
Right face. We're going to push up to that rock.
Come on, let's move.
We're caning them.
Ah, we're gonna kill them all.
Thank you very much. Fucking hell!
Nine men. Right, we're behind the rock now, lads.
Ah! I die.
It's gonna be about their waist.
But the dream that is
We only
France,
have 3 line of 3 men left, sir.
the dream that is France shall live again. Well, not really. Well, at least until the Germans get there. Right, okay. So here's the French line. So yeah, holy shit, we are caning. So the French have 46 kills versus the Redcoats 32, which means that the Redcoat firing potential is going to be gravely reduced. Purely through... Ooh. Okay, look. So that's Dinkel's rock. That's one line we've weakened. Where's the other Redcoat line? There. So 2 smaller lines. Is this it? Is this all that's left of the Redcoats? This might just be. Okay, another kill from the French there. Yeah, look, the French are in force behind this rock. Oh, they're screwed. The Redcoats are screwed. Holy crap. Thank you, Aviator. Thank you very much. Okay, they're pulling out. So one of the things that this game doesn't do a very good job of representing for the time period is the effect that
Public range. Fire!
gunpowder weapons have when it comes to visibility.
Right, keep the pressure on them whilst you're reloading. Walk with me.
One of the reasons that it's important to fire in volleys is because after the first few seconds, the battlefield is going to get coated in a layer of thick smoke from the gunpowder, to the point that it becomes like a mist where you can't see anything. So you can see it here. Just imagine that, double the thickness, and just coat the entire battlefield. This meant that you only really had a couple of good volleys. Before you couldn't see anything, which also contributed to the lack of successful hits amongst musket soldiers. In ideal conditions, you could hit your target, say once every 5%, of the time. But with all this smoke and the chaos of war, it would be under 1%. Thank you, Chronic and Sason. Thank you very much, Chronic and Sason. Thank you. So this is one of the reasons that this particular era is the bayonet charge again. This particular era favours just getting large numbers of men firing as often as possible. Because if you've got an under 1% chance of landing a kill, you just need to get as many people firing as possible. Thank you, Agarath and Cubixex. Thank you. Yeah, the British are totally screwed. They just don't have the numbers.
Hey, Dinko!
Almost Devon. Where's Virginia?
Whoa! Shot in the gut.
Yes! Yes, monsieur.
Victory for Napoleon. Victory for Napoleon. Thank you, Ryuheem. Thank you, Ryuheem. Thank you kindly. Much appreciated. What was the game where I played in space and started merchant routes? It was X3 Albion Prelude, Sir Hapu. Mm. Okay.
Les Français sont victorieux.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
That was pointless.
No, that was good.
That was good. It was good.
Did you see my fucking charge signal?
No, I didn't.
Broken Sky. So yes, what you're talking about, the condition to kill thing. Honestly, truth be told, not relevant. In this era of warfare. Thank you, UK Ronin. The men would not be killing at a range beyond your enemy is a tiny blob. Your enemy is a French-coloured blob. In World War II that changed, obviously, because guns were suddenly accurate.
Right now, if you're with me, we're going to go over here.
But here, it's just fire your muskets in the general direction of the enemy.
Hello there.
Come on, lads. Get in line.
Hello
Get in
there.
line, everybody. Get in line. Come on, get in line. Get in line. Get in line.
Big line.
Get in line. Get in line. Come on.
The big line, yeah.
Get in line. Get in line.
For me.
Move up. Knick-knack. Move up. Move up. Fix the gap. Fix the gap.
Thank you. Thank you, UK Ronin. Thank you, man.
Come on, get in line. Get in line, soldier. Get in line.
There will be a
Get in line, sir. Thank you.
Were muskets even rifled, Penguin? It's complicated. I'll talk about it in a moment.
Excuse me, you think you have any authority here? I'll put you in a dirt.
Fight! 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 Fight!
Ref fight! Ref fight! Ref fight!
I'll join him, sir. I'll join him.
Right, let's go, lads.
Fourth round. Here we go.
Ok, il y en a un.
Come on, gentlemen, move up.
Hello, my dude.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Once told me the world was gonna me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
No, don't sing that. You'll get me copyright stricken. Stricken? Struck.
Don't sound so great.
Stand line, lads. Stand line, stand line.
Double rank on my right here. Double rank on my right.
Double rank, come on.
Oh, it's chaos.
Okay,
It's
come
chaos.
on now, we haven't got all night.
Double rank, fix, come on, fix it, come on, lads.
Right, your bottom of the reticle is going to be about top of their smoke. You see that puff of smoke above their head?
Coach,
Top
there
of
you
that.
go.
And
Get in.
Yes, hit one.
You must have got a couple of hits there. Did we get a couple of
I
hits?
got a hit. I got a hit, sir. I got a hit.
Good lad. Then again then, top of their smoke. Okay.
Stop speaking that French shit.
Okay. Fire.
Thank you, In Flames. Thank you, man.
I mean, yes. Oh, God, there's...
Medic, 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 where's the medic? Medic over here.
No kills on either side.
Surgeon over here. Here.
Top of their smoke. Take aim.
Oh, he's already here.
Chaos. Another hit. No kills on either side, just wounds. Fucking hell.
Not all of my men have expired yet.
Come on. Reload.
There we go. See,
First kill. First blood. First blood. Well done.
You liar.
Thank you. Give me a shot.
Alright, we'll wait for the smoke.
sir?
Aim for their smoke. Top of the bottom of the reticle. Top of their smoke. You see it? Big puffy cloud over there. Fire! Any hits? Any hits?
Negative, sir. Negative.
Right face. We're gonna go and stop this right flank.
Face.
Keep the double rank, lads. Keep the double rank. Move up.
Alright. We're
Keep
gonna
the double rank going, lads. Keep the double rank going. Stay in your lines.
Reform double rank on my left. Reform double rank on my left. Aim for those boys on top of that hill, dead ahead of you. Bottom of the reticle. Top of their heads. Top of their heads. Fire! There we go. Well done, Ginny.
Nice.
Alright, take aim. Top of their heads.
Rifleman, if you please.
Top of their heads.
There they are. They're trying to outflank us.
We need a medic. Medic.
Ah!
We need a medic over here, sir.
Come on. 4 kills for the Redcoats. 10. Jesus Christ.
No panic. Nobody panic. We've got them coming
13
from our right
kills.
flank.
We got 13 kills.
We get one more volley off on these lads on the top of the hill. One more volley off on them. Fire!
Oh, we got a hit. We got a hit. We got a hit.
Reform the double rank on my left. On my left.
Move while reloading. Move while reloading. Let's move up.
That line over there to the northeast. Bottom of the medical's gonna be top of their heads. Top of their heads. Fire!
What's that line?
I got a hit. Got a hit.
Oh, we lost one guy, sir. We lost one guy. Fix the line.
Sort the line. Sort the line.
Come on. Fix the line.
Reloaded again. Bottom rank on top of their heads. Top of their
Medic.
heads.
We need a medic, sir. We need a medic, sir.
Medic on his way.
Fire! Right.
Come on.
Right face. Walk with me
Face.
whilst you reload. Walk with me whilst you reload.
Walking while reloading.
Anchor. I thought there's more of them.
Surgeon out of the way.
Once you're reloaded, pick up the base.
Virgin
Christ.
out of the way, sorry.
Oh, that's double time.
Yeah, he's in the way.
Not for long.
Okay, we've got 20 kills versus the Redcoats 8. Hooyah!
Sir, I would suggest you move that stone, sir. Unless maybe move right
Side of me here. Form either side whilst I
Both sides,
walk,
that's right,
please.
left
Form
side.
either
Come on,
of
right,
me.
left side. Keep moving. March, that's shift,
Get ready
shift.
to fire. Alright, double time.
Double time, lads.
Stay either side of me.
Stay on the side of him. Alright.
Hop, they were falling back, they're moving,
Point
sir.
blank range, lads. Point blank range. Form either side of me. Take aim. Behind that rock or in the open. Your choice. Fire!
Good
Crap.
shot.
Stay in line, stay in line. Get off the rock.
Fix the line, fix the line.
Once you're reloaded, take aim. Point blank range, boys. Take aim.
Christ,
If
Christ,
the one's in the
Christ.
open.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Fire!
Yeah!
Good shots, good shots.
Aim again, boys.
Headshot, 57 meters.
All blended,
You're reloaded.
Falling.
Take aim.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Point
right
blank
Mackinac.
away.
Thank you,
Stay either
Mackinac.
side of me. Press on. Either side of me. Keep in formation.
Okay, I can go.
Oh no.
Either
Oh
side
no,
of me,
they're lining up.
Point blank range.
Form up, lads, form up.
Fire whilst they run away. There's reloads in. Walk forward.
I hit one,
Keep
sir.
pressing. Keep pressing.
Advance, lads, advance.
Look at this shit.
Advance at the walk, is that what I heard?
Alright, now once
Sounds
you've
good.
reloaded, pick up the pace. We're going to keep this pressure on them. They won't stand a chance.
27 kills to the
We still have
Prussians.
enemy line to our north.
We're absolutely kicking their asses, everybody.
We still have a little line to our left.
27 versus 12.
You're gonna reform
Redcoats
either
only have
side of me
12.
again,
Sir, we still have a line to our left, sir. On the hill.
gents?
Oh yeah, Redcoat line on the hill.
Mouth. Adrenaline.
Sir, do we need to be worried about it, sir?
He's
seeing red. Someone sedated.
Guys, fix the line, lads. Fix the line. Fix the line.
Alright, they're baiting us. I am not a fool.
That was a line.
I am
Yes.
not a crook. Right, gents, you're gonna
Sir.
fall up on my left? Oh no, you're not.
We got him surrounded, sir. We got him surrounded.
No, I've got choice. Either side of me, that'll do. Bottom of the reticle's gonna be about their waist to shoulders, waist to shoulders. Aim for the big blob to the right.
Oh god.
And fire.
Good shot.
You lied.
Reform on my either side of me, gents, to the north. Either side
Oh
of me
god.
now.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Dinkle's down. No. Panic. Panic. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Right page, right page. Wake me down on me, lads. Move on me, move on me.
Ah!
Move.
Ah! Every man for himself.
It's fine if you guys die, just don't break any rules.
Ah!
Okay, gentlemen, form there.
The dream of Prussia. Don't surrender.
Come on, get them back in line. Double time, lads. Get them back in line. Finish your reloads.
The dream of Prussia. The dream of Prussia dies here.
No problem, sir. It will be fine.
Christ. Is this it? Is this it? It's 5 of us. Five musketmen.
Okay, advance to my right, sir. Lads, advance to my right. Advance to my right. Come up on my right. Present.
Ah!
Fire!
Christ.
Good shot. Move back to reload, lads. Move back. Move back for reloading. Move back in line.
Ah!
Kurt, man, you're a
Okay. God.
player. Gentlemen, left place. We're moving out on me. Oh, they're coming. I know. Okay, gentlemen, hold here. Hold here. Front line. Right face, you see the line right in front of us. It's on the hill. Aim the bottom of the rectangle above the heads. Company, present.
To the northwest.
Fire!
Jesus.
Oh, I think we got a hit there.
I think we've got enough kills. I don't think the redcoats can recover though.
Okay.
Even with 27 kills.
Okay, gentlemen, left face on me. We're moving up. On me.
Okay. What are you doing? Knick-knack. Fuck. Oh, it's lag, it's lag.
Alright, guys, come up on my right. Double time.
Oh, the redcoats are just over there. I see them. See their
Oh,
heads? Oh, God.
Oh, guys, right face on me, lads. Right face on me. Double time, move up. Move up.
Oh, God.
I see him. Okay, company, hold. Hold here. Hold here. Home left side, face left. Present. Fire.
Ah! Ah!
Hey,
They finally got me. The doctor was making sure.
Alright, let's move up.
Thanks, Doc. I think.
Move up.
That's 18th century medicine for you. Right. Cool. All right. So, yes, it seems we're strongly in the lead. I mean, with 57 kills, I don't think the redcoats can really recover from that. Sorry, what was I saying about rifling? So the thing is about rifling, rifling, for those unfamiliar, is spiraling the barrel, the grooves of the barrel as such that the bullet rotates instead of spinning off into a random direction based on whichever direction the shot happened to be rolling when it left the barrel, getting it to rotate in such a way that it sort of flies true. Effectively, its rotation will not throw the bullet in the wrong direction. Surprisingly, at this period of time, they did actually understand rifling. Rifling was understood. The difficulty with rifling is that you've got to consider the following. These were muzzle loaded. In other words, you were putting the shot, the cartridge, so the gunpowder, the shot, and the remnants of the cartridge as a sort of seal down the end of the barrel. So if your gun is rifled, it's a pain in the arse because the grooves effectively. Trying to ramrod down a rifle barrel is tricky, and fiddly, it just until you can get breech loaded. That is, a gun that's loaded from the back, which is technology that took a while to develop. Rifling was never going to be something that was mass adopted. Also, it's more expensive and harder to do. And in an age of warfare where you just have to get as many muskets in as many hands as possible, it wasn't really feasible.
Fuck you, KRA line. With a KRA, not you.
Yeah.
Die, yeah? You're not welcome here.
Yeah, we got this. But yes, I mean, even back in this era, people would they'd fire their muskets and they could see the musket ball spin off in an odd direction. But you didn't necessarily have to aim. You just had to fire more shots down range than the enemy did at you.
I was at the top of the list for a while, so it's fine.
Oh, good lad. Well done.
That was good. Right, gag round.
Right, Soviet, I've got to have a bone to pick with you. Are you
Yep.
just deliberately trying to cause as much chaos when I die as possible?
Maybe.
When I die, everybody panic, run away!
There's a bit too much uniformity. There's too much order for my taste, Tinkle. You've got to understand. I'm from ZF, where chaos reigns. I just need to add a little bit of panic and chaos. Just a little. It's realism.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
Right, here we go. Right, so this is the gag round, so I believe it's just melee. And because it's melee, it's super laggy.
Good day.
We're firing our rounds? Alright.
Hey, Dinkleby, let's form a huge line. Let's form a huge line.
Good day.
Kenny, don't leave me alone! I'm being huddled! Help! No!
Alright, guys, come on.
We're live, we're live! Let's go!
Together, everybody sit together.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For Prussia!
Well done.
Don't die this round, alright? Don't die on me.
Hold your mouse button to charge. Come on. What's that sneaking bullshit over there?
Oh my god.
I can't live without you.
Guys, go for double team, double team, double team. Let's double team.
That's what she said.
Thank you, Carterful. Thank you very much, Carterful. Here come the red coats. Charge in here. Charge! Charge! Fuck the red coats! Fuck you, you limey cunt! Fuck you, you chalk-sucking dickheads! Fuck you, Wales is not a real country! Fuck you, Scots suck ass! Iron Brew doesn't even taste very nice! Oh, Christ on toast! Oh, Christ on toast!
Make way for the case guard! Make way for the...
Fuck you, hey Bales! Fuck you!
Oh, God,
fuck you! Thank you, Baka Mano. Thank you very much, Baka. Thank you. They're all angry. By default. Right, okay. Thank you, Loco BSTN. Thank you very much, Loco. Where is he? Where are we? So we are winning by kills. Jesus, we thrashed this week again. What's this?
You stole my kill, Dinkle!
Dinkle been sneaking bullshit.
No fart.
Thank you, Sat Yeoson. Thank you, Sat.
Sure.
Double RCG back in the testudo. Double RCG back in the testudo.
They're trying to get Dinkle to join their clan. Testudo.
Form the testudo. Testudo formation.
We need to pick up the pace, sir.
Testudo.
Forward. Testudo. Moving.
I don't think those fists are going to help them.
Where's not?
I'm gonna go die now.
Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze.
Die Preußen haben den Sieg errungen.
Holdfast nations at war, everybody. And that was it. I hope you enjoyed the show. Right, okay, so this is the recruitment round. So the various different clans will now use this game as an opportunity to advertise their individual regiments. But this is it. So hang on a minute. So you'll hear them. Thank you for the game.
All you suck. I hate all of you. Just kidding.
Thank you for the game, Kenneth. Thank you for adminning.
No problem. It was good fun.
Yeah, good man indeed.
Hello.
Oh.
So what do you want from me? Okay, just once. Come on, go ahead. Alright, you know what? Just this once. Oh, okay. Just this your okay. What are you doing?
What's he doing?
KJ, what's going on?
Hi there, Ezio. Hi there, man. Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you, Ezio. Okay, if you'd like to join ZF, ZF is recruiting. ZF is recruiting. ZF is recruiting. Anyone wants to join ZF? Send a send a message to Cyanide on Twitter if you want to join ZF. Spam Cyanide on Twitter. Spam Cyanide on Twitter if you want to join ZF, everybody.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Spam Cyanide on Twitter if you want to join ZF. He'll let you in. Just be persistent.
Fuck you!
That's ZF Cyanide on Twitter, everybody. Just spam him right away if you want to come and join.
Fuck you! Fuck ZF! Fuck him!
Thanks for the game, everyone. Right. Hey, guys.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Your ear, dozy cunt.
What?
Nothing, love you.
Yeah. Thank you for the game. Thank you kindly.
Yes, thank you, Kenneth.
Yeah, thank you, Kenneth, as well.
Yes, thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you, no problem. Glad you got in, Chenny.
Yeah, totally. Thank you for clearing me a spot. Oh, wait.
It's fine.
You didn't.
As long as you sent the money right over, we'll be good.
Fuck you.
Right, I'm going to go and edit for a bit and then go to bed.
Yeah, we know what you're going to do.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, but thank you, guys.
Speaking of which, Kenneth, where do I get this photo of your right foot?
None of your guys got any kills in the line, so you won't be receiving.
Oh, they did.
Hey, wait, no. I got kills. I got a kill.
Yeah, but was it at the specific volley where I offered him a picture of my right foot for the kill?
Yes.
What's so amazing
about
your right foot?
I can't tell you that. You'd have to see it to know.
Is it deformed? Do you have like 6 toes?
Maybe. I might have 7, but you'd have to see to know.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, thank you for the game. That was good. Same time next week?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Are you guys streaming still now?
Yeah.
Is Holdfast now? Is RTS still on tomorrow?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Lovely.
Cool. All right, so I'll see you then.
Excellent.
Right,
Have a
see you later.
fantastic
Give on.
evening all.
Bye.
Take care, and all the best.
Channel switched.
Right. Okay, then hang on a second. Is the camera actually plugged in? I think the answer is no. Hang on a second. Nope. What's this? That's a hard drive. Take that out. Oh, stupid thing. Wait, there we go. Okay, right. Hang on a second. Camera. I'm not going to show my face on the camera, right? No, I should be right. This is where I accidentally show my face on the camera. No, we're good. Okay, where is that dog though? Lulu, sofa. Hey, sofa. Hey, sofa. You, young lady. Just looking at me. There we go. Right. Okay. Hang on, I think I need to zoom it in. I've had to move the camera a bit further back on the desk, you see, and I need to start zoomed if it's gonna have if it's gonna avoid me as it turns to the as I pan the thing. There we go. Right, so thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you kindly for being here. So yes, that was the spot of Holdfast Nations at War, the Thursday 9 o'clock games that happened. They're public, so you're welcome to join them if you have the game. It's very much just Mount and Blade, basically it's Mount and Blade, Napoleonic War. That's basically what it is. Yes, and it's hosted by the KRA guys, who, in a similar fashion to the Fuck Knows guys for Armour, as in a bigger, more organised group that ZF, a few ZF guys just drop into and hang out with, because we can't organise shit ourselves because we're ZF. Right, cool. So yeah, thanks again. Before I go, just to bring people up to speed on insofar as what's going on. It is the 5th week of work on the latest YouTube video, which is part 10 of a 10-part video essay series. I'm doing something that isn't a bullshittery because I'm trying to diversify my content a little bit and make something that I rather fancied making. And it's basically a sort of critique and analysis about concerning DayZ. And also the DayZ standalone, and hopefully you like it. Fingers crossed. But obviously I don't know until proof will be in the pudding. So once this piece, this part 10 of 10 is done, I'll send out the link to patrons and Twitch subs to get their opinion, and then I'll get straight back on with the next bullshittery, whatever it may be. I don't know what. I've got lots and lots of options. I've got like 10. I've got footage for like more than 10 games now, and I need to finish. It's a nightmare. So I'm just going to crack on, and just going to keep working away tomorrow, and then have the weekend as per usual. Tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning, I might be doing a bit of Counter-Strike's Global Offensive with ZF, and then in the evening we'll be doing probably some Supreme Commander, which seems to be the current routine. Also, please know that. Divinity Sin Clam, that's going to be on Sundays, so that's Sunday evenings. Yes, please also know that today was quite exciting because I put down a deposit for a new car, my first car rather. I've never had a car before, so this is going to be my first. It's very exciting. I'm super. What's that face she's giving me? What's this? What's that face, honey? Hang on. What's that face? What are you looking at me like that for? Huh? So I look forward to driving Lulu to places, specifically, places where she can chase rabbits, like go out into the countryside somewhere. And so that's going to be fun. And yeah, so just work continues really. Yeah, beyond that, work and what the hell is that? Beyond the work and the car, just yeah, things are kind of normal really. Thank you, Bunker. Thank you very much, Bunker. That's very kind. Thank you. The small Lambo, is that a Lamborghini, President Malone? No, I don't think. No, it's a bit too much, I think. Right. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go bounce. So yeah, cheers for watching, folks. Right. Let me have a look and see who's currently playing amongst my clanmates. So Moogle's going. So Moogle's playing RimWorld. So is Dinklebean going, or Kenneth? So let's have a look. So Dinklebean, the officer of the line a moment ago, is playing. What's he doing though? Is he going to keep playing something? Hang on a second. No, I think he's stopping. What's he doing? Oh no, wait. He's playing.
So you use the drain sewers as a
What's this?
Yes, they were built to divert water.
Sorry, I don't know what this is. He's playing. I don't know what this is. I'll hand you over to Dinkle then. So this is Dinklebean, the officer of the line from the Holdfast game. He's new to streaming. I believe it's only his second month. So feel free to give him a warm welcome. So yes, all the best. Have a lovely, lovely evening. See you again soon. And this is Dinklebean.